The ending of 2024 and the beginning of 2025 has been really interesting for me because, um, yeah, AJ, what is it? Get on with it. Um, I've been, I was interviewed by my buddy Nick. I was interviewed on a gay dating coach's uh, YouTube channel. Did that get me anywhere? No. It did give me like a sense of me because he's asking really poignant, directed questions, and it was like I did really well. My friend Nick is kind of more freeform, and I don't do as well with that because I have too much territory to cover, and I get lost in it. So if you said, "Tell me about you," I'd be like, "Okay, I'm a quality consultant at a major company. Um, I was a farm boy. I grew up on a farm. I can list off things I've done. Who are you? A very lost soul in a very dark world." Hey, that worked. But the other guy was asking, very, very directed questions, and I just kind of went with it. I stumbled with Nick a little bit, and then I got my wind, and it was good. There's another guy that's asking me to be on his YouTube channel, and I went and looked at some of the interviews, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this could be fun. I told him I'd tell him tonight, so I have time to think. I got a hold of the only reason I found this guy, by the way, is my buddy Jay. Hi, Jay, who lives in Switzerland. That's you, Jay. Um, was on his show, and I'm like, oh wow! And I'm looking at it, and it had a link of the guy that's doing the interview. I went to his, and there was a couple of cute guys from England, which of course there's a lot of cute guys in England, and I'm like, okay, this could be interesting. Now, mind you, if people live in like the next state over, I'm like, no, sorry. What am I gonna do if some really hot guy from England says, "You're my guy"? I'd be like, this can't work. My problem. It would give me some exposure in the world, some more exposure in the world. But I watched some of the guys that were on there, and I was like, oh, this guy's really cute, and he's really sweet and really nice. And I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm doing interviews, me. And I'm having people like start talking to me from random locations, which, good. But people come into my life, they have their season, and then they vanish. And it's kind of like being on I don't know, kind of like The Price is Right. That's a good way to put it. And I'm the host. And I'm saying, they're like, hey, tell me about you. And the person that just got called up tells me a little bit of their story. And they're all excited. And you're just like, oh, that's so cool. And then you ask the question, spin the wheel, whatever the fuck it is that's happening on this game show that's called My Life. And they don't win. And they go, oh, damn. And they go back and sit. And it's such a big auditorium that they vanish out of sight, out of mind, out of sight. And my ADHD, such a lovely tool. It is a good tool. But what it does is, as soon as you leave my line of sight, it's like you disappear. Because there's this gaggle of people that are coming forward. So I don't even process that you disappeared, for the most part. If you're like somebody that got to stand up here for a little while and we're talking back and forth, I would notice you're missing. But for the most part, people just disappear, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm not even registering that you were a part of this. And that's really, it doesn't sound good, but for me, it's a really good thing, because I would spend the rest of my life going, whatever happened to Josh? I know what happened to Josh. But he gets out of sight, and then he's out of mind, and then every once in a while he pops up. Every once in a while. And there's other people that do the same thing, and I don't know if it's what the reasoning is behind it. But I don't ask questions because this is my life, this is my game show, and unfortunately, people aren't stepping up and winning things. This is the thing. Love you guys.